So, last time I did one of these, I was in the book of Jonah, and so, we should carry on. So I decided to go to the book of Romans. But my notes paper got ripped up, so I can't do that anymore. So I'm going to have to just do the book of Jonah, chapter 2, based off memory. So bear with me. Then Jonah prayed to the Lord his God from the fish's belly, and he said, so last chapter, Jonah got swallowed by the fish after he went to Tarshish. He left the Lord, tried to leave the Lord, and so the Lord sent this big storm, and all of this stuff happened, and he ended up getting swallowed by a fish. So, and he said, I cried out to the Lord because of my affliction, and he answered me. Out of the belly of Sheol I cried, and you heard my voice. So, in chapter 1, Jonah turned tail and ran, and he finally realized the storm was sent because of him leaving God. So, he decided to jump in, get swallowed by a fish. I lost my page. We're good. Got it back. And then he said, I cried out to the Lord because of my affliction, and he answered me. So last time I talked about how the Lord can use punishment to have us realize our shame, and our leaving him can cause us a lot of turmoil and trouble. But it can also bring people to the Lord, and just like this, it can bring us to the Lord as well. When we turn away and we realize just how crappy our life is, the Lord will help us realize that he is there for us. Out of the belly of Sheol I cried, and you heard my voice. So, Sheol is like punishment. I don't know the exact definition. For you cast me into the deep, into the hearts of the seas, and the flood surrounded me. All your billows and your waves passed over me. Then I said, I have been cast out of your sight, yet I will look again toward your holy temple. So, he left, and he got cast out, but he decided he'll look again to the Lord. So, sometimes in our lives, we decide to just throw a temper tantrum and leave and be like, no. But that's not right. So, we end up turning back to the Lord, realizing just how much we need him. The waters surrounded me, even to my soul. The deep closed around me. Weeds were wrapped around my head. I went down to the moorings of the mountain. The earth with its bars closed behind me forever. Yet you have brought up my life from the pit, O Lord my God. So, I don't know what this means. I don't know what the word moorings mean. Or, I don't know what it means with the earth, its bars closed, because I'm not a Bible scholar. Talk to Hagen about that, though. He'll know. But, sorry, winging it. So, it's talking about how he's just describing what it's like to be in the fish of, it sucks, it's dark, it's cold, and it's clammy, probably. Don't smell very good. And so verse 7, when my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer went up to you into your holy temple. So he realized without the Lord, we're all dark and closed, and we're depressed without the Lord. We don't have a purpose, we're alone, and we aren't one piece. But the Lord completes us when we have him. We're always missing that piece, and some people say it's the significant other. That's wrong. It's the Lord. Significant other is additional puzzle pieces. It's a lot of problems. Don't quote me on that. So, those who regard worthless idols forsake their own mercy. But I will sacrifice to you with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay what I have vowed. Salvation is of the Lord. So, those people who regard, I don't know what I'm saying, regard false idols and prophecies and whatever, they are, as it says, they have forsaken their own mercy. They're giving that up. So, instead, we should be like Jonah in this verse. The one time you should be like Jonah, But I will sacrifice to you with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay what I have vowed. Salvation is of the Lord. So, as this says, salvation is from no one else but the Lord. There ain't some horoscope you can find on the back of a newspaper. That ain't going to give you salvation. The Lord is the only thing that can give you salvation. So, the Lord spoke to the fish, and it vomited Jonah onto dry land. That's verse 2. So, this is the one part you should be like Jonah, where if you are struggling and you're far from God, you should try to turn to him, and it'll help you, because he'll help you out of these dark spots that you're in, and he'll complete you, and you will... That's the only way you can be truly happy, is with the Lord. Thank you. Sorry.